So, one thing I can't stand is when somebody says, I gave this person the best years of my life. I gave this person the best of me. Because I refuse to accept that idea. Did I give somebody the best of me when I didn't even finish growing and developing yet? The best of me comes when I am a full person, when I am aware of my choices, when I'm mature enough to make good choices. The best of me is going to be in the place where someone receives me, where I'm still growing and healing and making better choices for who I am going to become. I haven't even arrived to the woman I'm going to be yet. So how does somebody get the best of me? This person got what I gave them, but now my capacity to love is greater. My capacity to forgive is better. My understanding of grace is higher. My understanding and the knowledge of the things of God is better. I have knowledge and understanding and awareness. And so with that, I have more passion, and I have more innocence, and I have more excitement, and I have more of a willingness to be receptive to someone and who they are. And I have a receptive to experience things at a deeper level and capacity than before, when I was just young and foolish and making decisions without thinking, or not thinking about the full-on consequences, or not understanding the fullness of God's word or God's promises towards me. With awakening, my spiritual awakening and my femininity awakening, based off of my spiritual awakening, I'm even greater than I was before. I'm even better than I was before. I'm smarter than I was before. I have more wisdom. I have more love and compassion and empathy, and I have so much more to give. So there's no world in which somebody got the best of me. There's no world in which I gave someone my best, because I'm continuing to grow. I'm continuing to get better. So how is it that somebody else got the best of me? A lot of times when we are hurt because somebody hurt us, because somebody took advantage of us, somebody manipulated us, they stole from us, we just get into these mindsets of thinking that something was stolen from us. And I'm like, I beg to differ. I think you gained something. You gained yourself. You gained an ability to grow. You gained a capacity of strength. You gained awareness and understanding. So the next time you go and you do something, the next time you decide to love, the next time you're going to decide to take that risk, the next time you're going to decide to start a new opportunity, start in a new place, whatever it is, you're going to have a deeper capacity, appreciation, and understanding for that. You're going to be even better. Anything with life gets better with age. So I'm not saying that, your youth wasn't important or whatever, but like, to be real, like, your impact, the decision of something is 10 times better when you know the weight that you're putting on it. It's one thing when you've been given your first car, right? And you appreciate that car because you've been given a car. Like, who wouldn't be happy to receive a car? But you're going to appreciate a car 10 times more if it's a car that you worked for and it's your dream car, and you paid, and you remember how many hours you worked to get your dream car. You remember the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it. You remember the years of training you went through to teach you how to appreciate that car. So why would you think that you gave the best of yourself to a situation when it wasn't even the best of circumstances? You weren't even at your best. Someone saw something good in you and wanted to take advantage of you, and they wanted to take as much as they could. But you know what? They took a bunch of unripened fruit, and that's why it didn't bear any fruit, right? But now that you are ripened fruit, now that you know who you are, now that you have a deeper understanding, you think of the ways that you can do things now that you didn't know how to do back then. You have a deeper capacity. Like, what they're experiencing now is sophistication and refinement and maturity. And that's a beautiful feeling. That's a beautiful experience. So you're thinking that you gave the best of yourself to somebody. You gave the best of yourself to somebody. They got unripened fruit. Now you are ripe fruit that's been taken care of and that has been nurtured. And let me tell you something. I don't know if you've ever tasted, any type of fruit before it is fully, try to taste a banana before it is perfectly ripe. Try to taste watermelon or grapes or oranges or apples. Like, there's a bitterness to them. It's hard to chew, right? And it doesn't mean that the fruit is a bad thing. It's just not ready. So when people are talking about, I gave the best of myself, I'm like, your perspective is limited. You think when you had no awareness, then that was the best of you because that's when you felt the most free. But let me tell you something. There's freedom in 4 forging through the fire. There's freedom in being refined. There's freedom in being sophisticated. There's freedom in maturity. There's freedom in knowing that I have so much more to offer than what I gave at first. It's like your first job you ever had. You might be smart and you might do well in your job, but when you get that next job and you know what you did wrong the first time and you've learned, you're going to be so much better in that new job. And people are going to reap the benefits and the fruit of you being greater because of the work you put in to get to that place. So I just want to submit to you for consideration, for your perspective, for you to think about, just something for you to ponder on, food for thought, that how could you be the best when you were not even prepared? You were an uncooked dish, and that doesn't mean the dish was bad, but the flavors come out when it has been seasoned. So I hope you understand the best of you was not wasted on that situation. That situation was unprepared. It was uncooked. It was unseasoned. It was unripened. Now you are ripe. Now you are seasoned. Now you have maturity. Now you have understanding. Now there's weight behind you. Now there is a price that has been paid. So now there's a different understanding. There's a different level. You're going to walk into something because now there's a full grasp of the situation. Now your capacity is going to be even deeper and bigger and better than before. If they thought your heart was big at first, your heart is 10 times bigger than what it used to be. If they thought you spoke wisdom in life at first, you can't even imagine what's about to come out of you. You can't even imagine what's about to come out of your mouth. You can't even imagine what's about to come out of your heart, out of your mind, because now you have been ripened. Now God has seasoned you. Now you are, now the wine has matured. Okay. So I just want to say that because some of y'all out here saying stuff like, I give this person the best of myself. No. You got to keep going. You got to keep growing, because I promise you that there's never been a situation where you grew from something and it was better. It wasn't better than before. It's always better when something matures. It's always better when there's understanding behind something. It's always better when there's awareness of something in full. Always. So you never give the best of yourself. You thought you did. You thought you were ready, but you weren't ready. You weren't ready. But now you are. So what you're about to find is going to be 10 times greater than the former. What you're going to be able to find is 10 times greater than the former. You're going to be able to find something amazing, something incredible. You're going to be able to really lean into something and appreciate and see something. And you have discernment now. First, you didn't have discernment. You were just excited to be out there. You're just excited to try. So you casted your pearls to swine. Oh, you know better now. Now you're going to be with something that stands in agreement with you. So it's only going to multiply blessings in your life. There's not going to be the hardships of at first. There's not going to be something draining you. You're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to get better. This is just the beginning for you. So stop thinking you gave the best of yourself to something. You didn't give the best of yourself. Now you're seasoned. Now you're sophisticated. Now you're mature. Now there's a grace and an elegance that walks in you. There's a passion and intentionality that walks with you that the former would never get to experience. The former will never get to reap the benefits of that. Keep going and keep growing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Gotta go run some errands. So love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.